Hey y'all, and welcome back to another new video. Today I am continuing my series on the global wizarding lore. So if you haven't watched the previous segments of this series, definitely go and catch up so that you are all up to date and you know what's going on. And if you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel but you are watching this video and you enjoyed this video, it would mean a lot to me if you would subscribe and give this video a like and maybe even hit the bell notification button so you can be notified when I post a new video. And definitely follow me on all my other social medias. I'll have them linked in my bio, and check out my Etsy shop. Okay, and without further ado, we can jump into the video. So today we are going to be talking about Grindelwald's attack on New York City. So in 1926, Albus Dumbledore skyrocketed to fame. And this was because, along with the help of Nicholas Flamel, he had discovered the 12 uses of dragon blood. And he'd done this by studying blood samples from various species of dragons. And so he gets really famous for this. This is like a huge... It's like a big medical, think of it like discovering the vaccine to COVID. It's like a huge medical advancement. It was really important. So, or just like a huge advancement to society. So he's really famous for this now. And Flamel also gives Dumbledore several powerful magical objects that could aid in further reinforcing of Great Britain from any possible threats from Grindelwald. Because remember, at this point, Great Britain has not been attacked by Grindelwald yet. And they're really trying to keep it that way. So in the same year, 1926, Seraphina Pickery, who was the president of the Magical Congress of the United States, so basically like the United States of America's Ministry of Magic, she authorized many top secret negotiations with the British Ministry of Magic in an attempt to strengthen like their weak or exposed parts of their countries that might make easy targets for Grindelwald's alliance, his followers. And so they have all these meetings. And using Polyjuice Potion, Grindelwald actually disguises himself as Percival Graves, who was the head of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement in the United States Ministry of Magic, and like attended one of these meetings and like found out what they were talking about, which was really smart, honestly. But his trip to New York City actually had a double goal. And the other part of that goal was that he was searching for an Obscurial. And basically Obscurials are incredibly powerful but deadly magical dark creatures that they just like lose control. So obviously this is Credence, and there's some fan theories that Ariana Dumbledore was also an Obscurial, but that's not confirmed. And he'd heard rumors that one of these Obscurials was living in the underground subways in New York City. And there he finds Credence Barebone, who is an Obscurial. And he was unable to harness Credence's powers though. And the reason Grindelwald wants to harness his destructive powers is because he wants to cause an event using Credence's out of control power that will destroy, I don't know, that will like cause an explosion or cause some ruckus that will kill Dumbledore. Because then he'll be able to kill Dumbledore without actually doing the killing, aka without breaking their blood pact. And okay, so that's his goal. But however, his plans were put on hold because he actually got captured while he was in New York City. So he gets captured by Oars from the United States Ministry of Magic, Newt Scamander, and Tina Goldstein. And so after 9 years of basically evading capture, this was the first time that he was ever caught. So he gets prisoned in the American Ministry of Magic. Great, they think they've got him. And they even took the precaution of cutting out his tongue to make sure that he couldn't manipulate any of the guards into letting him out, because remember, he was just like so charismatic, so convincing. So they cut out his tongue so he couldn't talk to the guards. So you'd think that's where the story ends, right? He's caught. Obviously not. So what they didn't know is that he had a mole on the inside. Basically, he had already recruited American or Adam Abernathy to his side, and Adam Abernathy was acting as a double agent for the Alliance. So think like a Peter Pettigrew type of guy. And so Adam Abernathy orchestrates an escape plan, and Grindelwald escapes. And I'll talk about how in the next segment. And so he was only in prison for 2 months, and come back in a few days to hear about how he escaped. Okay, so if you enjoyed this video, definitely please give it a like. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And I'm trying to grow on YouTube, and so that just means a lot to me. And until next time, bye y'all.